Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's live class session. Today from physics subject, spherical mirrors topic we are going to continue. In yesterday's class, we learnt about images formed by spherical mirrors with the help of ray diagrams. So we have told for finding the image we need at least two rays. So one ray to be parallel to the principal axis, it will pass us through focus, or another ray passing through center of curvature, after hitting the mirror, retraces its path or reflects back in the same direction. Or a ray incident on the mirror obliquely in a slant direction, so it will be reflected back with the same angle as per laws of reflection. This is the third ray. We can make use of any of these rays and we can construct the ray diagram. So next we have discussed image formation by concave mirror. First, when the object is infinity, image is formed at focus, that is case A. When the object is coming closer but beyond C, image is placed between C and F, but how? Inverted image. We can catch the image on the screen, so real image. This is case 2. Case 3. When the object is at center of curvature, image is also formed at center of curvature. The size will be the same. Real image size will be the same. Fourth case, when the object is between C and F, the image will be formed at beyond C, but somewhat larger size. We can call it as magnified or enlarged. Fourth case, this all yesterday only we have discussed, just revision it is. When the object is at focus, image will be formed at infinity. These two rays never meet with each other. We have to assume that image is formed at infinity. Fifth case. And last case, when the object is between focus and pole, then the image or the reflected rays appears that they are diverging. If we extend them on the left side, they will never meet. So we have to assume that they are extended on the towards right side, because this side they are not intersecting. This side there is a possibility. For parallel rays there is no possibility because they never intersect. So that's why we have not done like this in this case, in fifth case. But here we can extend them forward. They will meet at a point. So A dash B dash. Image will be formed inside the mirror. Only in the last case. What is that case? When the object is between focus and pole. So here, as the image is formed inside the mirror, we can call it as a virtual image. We cannot catch it. We can call it as a virtual image. Image is magnified. This is sixth case. Like this, we have mainly six cases in the image formation by a concave mirror. Okay, now let's continue today's topic. Let's continue. What is the nature? Of this image? So here how we have placed the object. First case at infinity, second case beyond C, third case at C, fourth case between C and F, fifth case at the F means at focus, sixth case between pole and focus, or between focus and pole. Like this, we are making the object coming closer to the mirror through these 6 cases. In first case, when the object is at infinity, what happened? Image formed at the focus. But how? Like a point. Already I have told. Very small. Diminished. Here, the meaning of diminished is very small. Highly diminished means very small. So, like a point, the image is formed at the focus. But what is the nature of that image? We can catch it. We can catch it on a screen. That's why real. But inverted. It has formed inverted. Inverted means upside down. Upper part will become downside. Come downside. The downside part will go upside. So next, when the object is beyond C, image is formed between F and C. Image is formed between F and C. What is F here? Focus. What is focus? The point where reflected rays really meet or appears to meet. Really meet or appears to meet. Okay. C. C for center of curvature. Means center of the sphere, not mirror. Center of the sphere for which mirror is a part. For which mirror is a part. What is the nature of image? Nature of image, size of image increasing. So from highly diminished to it came diminished. Somewhat larger size compared to previous case. So what is the nature of image? Real and inverted. Real and inverted. Real and inverted. Okay. Next. When the object is at C. When the object is at C. Image also formed at C. When the object is at C, image also formed at C. What will be the size? Same size. Object size and image size, both size will be the same size. Object size and image size will be the same. So next, what is the nature of image? Real, inverted. In this case also it is real, inverted. Next, when the object is between C and F, when the object is between C and F, when the object is between C and F, what happens? The image will be move further. The image moves further. It goes to beyond C. Beyond C. Image is formed beyond C. What is the nature of image? Enlarged. Size increased. So what is the size of image? Enlarged. Nature of image? Real, inverted. In this case also real, inverted. When the object is at focus, image is formed at very long distance at infinity. Why? Means the rays, the rays after reflection will be parallel. They never meet. They never appears to meet. They never appears to meet. So we have to imagine the image is formed at infinity, but how highly enlarged. But how highly enlarged. Highly enlarged. The nature is real and inverted. In this case also. So in 5 cases, what we have observed? In 5 cases, the image size is increasing gradually. Image size is increasing gradually, but nature of image is same. Nature of image is same. Last case, when the object is placed between pole and focus, or focus and pole, means very close to the mirror. When the object is very close to the mirror, like a shaving mirror, like a shaving mirror. Why? Like a shaving mirror, because normal plain mirror is different, shaving mirror is different. Somebody might be doing shaving in the plain mirror. Uh, in that there will be no much difference. But for shaving, special kinds of mirrors are there. Shaving mirrors. In shaving mirror, if we keep our object, if we keep the object closer to the shaving mirror, whatever beard is there, it appears larger where behind the mirror. It appears larger where behind the mirror. Okay. The size also enlarged. The size also will be enlarged. So it is formed behind the mirror. The size will be enlarged. Nature will be virtual and erect. Nature will be virtual and erect. So except in last case, in remaining all cases, the nature of image is real and inverted. Except in last case, it is virtual and erect. So it is not inverted, it will be erect in last case. Okay, like this, we have 6 cases. In 6 cases, different types of images are formed. But nature of images, in 5 cases, it is same, real and inverted. In last case only, it is different. Now they may ask from this table, in what case we will get virtual image in the case of concave mirrors? Come on children, what is the answer? In what case we will get virtual image in the case of concave mirrors? What will be the answer? Please give the answer through live chat, children. What is the answer? When the object is placed between pole and focus, then we will get virtual image. Virtual image. Virtual image. What is the meaning of inverted? What is the meaning of inverted here? The image getting up and down. The image changing into up and down position. Interchanging of that upside down position, we call it as inverted. What is real image? The image which can be catched on the screen. What is the meaning of diminished? Means small. Highly diminished means very, very, very small. What is the meaning of enlarged? Becoming bigger. Highly enlarged means very, very big. Very, very big. What is the other name for enlarged? Magnified. Highly magnified. Magnified or highly magnified. Okay. Here the position of the image or position of the object, how we are comparing based on the points like center of curvature, focus, pole. We are comparing on the basis of pole, focus, center of curvature. Basing on these 3 points, we are telling the object position and image position and nature of the image. Okay, children? So, questions we are going to discuss in tomorrow's session on this entire topic. And again, you are going to have online exam on Sunday on the same topic. Okay, next. So, here the position, nature, size of the image formed by a concave mirror is dependent on the position of object in relation to what points? Pole, center of curvature and focus. Whatever image we are getting, it may be real or virtual. It may be real or virtual, or it may be magnified or diminished. magnified or diminished or same size, or same size, or it may be inverted or it may be erect. It may be erect. All these things depends on location of the object in relation to PCF, in relation to PCF or CPF. Okay, next. So because of these properties, as the image is formed at infinity, as the image is formed at infinity with the help of these natures, or as the image is becoming enlarged, this nature is used in making of searchlights, torches, headlights, searchlights, torches, headlights, or in some vehicles also, in some vehicle headlights also. So what they will do, they will keep a concave mirror and they will focus light onto the concave mirror so that the image will become enlarged. The image will become enlarged. So the lighting will be enlarged, and while we are traveling on the road, the front part, total part, we can observe the enlarged enlarged lighting, so that we can drive carefully. So the nature is used for making this searchlights, torchlights, headlights, like that. The last nature, erect image, very big image, enlarged image, the last nature is used in making shaving mirrors, so that when we keep the object, means our face, close to the shaving mirror, the beard will appear enlarged so that we can shave easily. Or dentist, when you go to a ENT specialist, doctor, dentist, what he will do, he will keep on something, instruments, and he will keep on mirror. He will keep on mirror or lens. With that, the part of your mouth will be enlarged. The part of your mouth will be enlarged, so that if there is any infection, he can observe with that mirror and he can do the proper treatment. So in science, we are discovering so many things. So whatever we have discovered, whatever concepts we have identified, so that concepts we will apply in our real life in making so many instruments, so that our work will be easier or comfortable. In solar furnaces, you might have seen in top terrace top portion, some solar panels will be there. That solar furnaces will be there. They will also catch the sunlight. There also we will make use of this concave mirrors. Okay, next go to image formation by convex mirror. Okay, convex mirror means it's a spherical mirror. It's a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface will be curved outwards. Reflecting surface. If this is the mirror, this part acts like reflecting surface. The inner part acts like hard surface. The outer part, curved outward part, will act like reflecting surface. Okay. Let us see. First condition. So here the object may be at infinity or the object may be at beyond C. All will follow similar condition. Okay, children. So here let's learn about image formation by convex mirror. Here in the case of convex mirror, we will consider only two cases. the object, only two kinds of cases are possible. Object may be at infinity, or object may be at finite distance. Only two cases only normally we will consider. So why means, let's see all the cases so that you can understand why we are taking only two cases. So first, so when the object is at infinity, so here convex mirror means the curved outward part will act like a reflecting surface, or we can call it as diverging mirror, because if the object is at infinity, all parallel rays will touch the mirror. All parallel rays will touch the mirror. After touching the mirror, they will reflect back. They will reflect back in different directions, such that they will never meet. They will never meet in this side, this direction, in a reflected direction. But if they extend them back, they will meet at one point called focus. They will meet at focus. So here, when the object is at infinity, the image is formed at focus, highly diminished focus. At focus, image is formed. That is first case. Next, this is infinity. Now, object is beyond C, means this is finite distance. Object is beyond C means this is finite distance. When the object is beyond C, the ray parallel to the principal axis, actually it has to pass through the focus. It is passing like this. How to know is it passing through focus or not? Its direction should be, if it is extended backside, should be towards focus. Like that it is getting reflected. This is the first reflected ray. Second ray passing through the focus. Is it really passing through focus? No. Appears to be passing through the focus, because focus is inside the mirror. The ray is outside the mirror. The ray passing through the mirror, or appears to passing through the mirror, after reflection travels parallel to the principal axis. If we extend it back, this is the second reflector ray. First reflector ray, second reflector ray. As we are drawing both the rays from the point O, the meeting point will be considered as O dash. Suppose if it is OM, so if I draw a perpendicular line down to the principal axis, this will be M dash. So O dash, M dash will be the image. OM is the object. O dash, M dash is the image. Image also looking same like the object. So we can call it as erect image. Erect image means standing straight like the object, or upright. Upper part is same like the object, upright. So what is the size? Diminished, small. Where it is formed between focus and pole. Please children, this we take it as P, between focus and pole. When the object is beyond C, image is formed between focus and pole. Next, when the object is at C for center of curvature. In this case also same, between focus and pole. Same, inverted image. This is also finite distance. Next, when the object is coming closer between C and F, when the object is between C and F, in this condition also same, between pole and focus, image is formed, same types of rays. Next, when the object is between F and P, F and P. P for pole. When the object is between F and P. In this case also same. Between P and F, image is formed. Same nature, same types of rays. When the object is at focus, when the object is at focus, then also between P and F, same nature, same kind of rays. So what we have observed, when the object is at infinity, image is formed at focus behind the mirror. What is the nature? Highly diminished. Highly diminished. As it is formed behind the mirror, we can call it as virtual. We can call it as upright. Its nature will be upright. If it is very, very, very small, we cannot identify. But its nature is like others, it is erect. Erect. Except that case, in remaining all the cases, means for remaining all the finite distances. What are finite distances? Beyond C, at C, between C and F, at F, between F and F, F and P. In all 5 cases, how the image is formed? Between F and P. Between F and P, where behind the mirror. What is the nature? Diminished image, small image. What is the size? Small image. What is the nature? Virtual. Behind the mirror, erect, standing straight. You may get questions like this. In which case, in which mirror, we will get always virtual image. Convex mirror. Always diminished image. Convex mirror. Always erect image. Convex mirror. Like this, you may get questions. Okay, children? So, uses of convex mirror. They are mainly used in rear view mirrors. Rear view mirrors. And side view mirrors. Side view mirrors. So that the bigger, if I am going in the car, backside one big lorry is coming, that lorry image will appear like diminished image, small image. I can observe the lorry image, but in a small size, so that I can check it easily. I can check it easily. Why? Means they will give erect image. In what way the lorry is coming, it will show in the same way. It won't show in upside down direction. The tides will not go up and the body will not come down. It will show erect image, but small image. Like this. Erect image, small image. So regarding the sign convention, so actually while during concave mirror or convex mirror, while using their values, sometimes we have to keep plus symbol, sometimes we have to keep minus symbol. When to keep plus, when to keep minus, it depends on one method called sign convention. Sign convention means when we have to keep plus value or when we have to keep minus value before the numerical values. So this sign convention follows some rules and regulations. According to this sign convention, what we have to, how we have to follow this means, the object always to be placed left of the mirror. Either it is concave mirror or convex mirror, the object to be placed towards its left. Towards its left. That is first case. So all distances parallel to the principal axis are measured from the pole. So I have taken a mirror. I am measuring this distance. I want to measure, this is the object here. This is the object here. I want to measure the object distance. From where I have to measure? Measured from the pole. To be measured from the pole. All distances to be measured from the pole. Next. All distances measured right of the origin. If this is a x-axis, if this is origin, this is a y-axis, right of the origin are positive, like mass coordinate axis. Left of the origin are negative. Left of the origin are negative. Next. Or if I take y-axis, above the principal axis, are taken positive. Below the principal axis, values will be taken negative. Okay, regarding this mirror formula, we will learn later. Okay, children. So tomorrow we will discuss some questions regarding the last 4 days topic, so that we can get prepared for the exam. So, okay, children. Thank you, children. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates. Thank you.